Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video on this channel and episode 29 for Deep Dive with TAEYANG's I'll Be There. We have the Korean version but also the English version, and from what I understood, this is actually a repackage thing for the Solar album, the first full album he had just now with all of the songs we checked out the past 3 weeks. But, you know, it's like the title track for that repackage, and that's also why there's an English version. That's kind of like how I understood it, because it's called Solar International. Maybe that's wrong. Please let me know if there's anything else to that, and like what's the story behind the song and like why it was published. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. And this is also the first upload on his own channel actually, which is interesting. So far everything has been uploaded on the BIGBANG channel still. But yeah, this is on the TAEYANG channel. So I guess we're subscribing to the TAEYANG channel here. Yeah. Now, let's introduce myself and the channel really quick if you're new here. You know, I'm Cruel, I react to daily K-pop. If you're interested in more, you can check out the pinned comment with playlists to TAEYANG, BIGBANG reactions, but also to the Deep Dive series where I reacted to now TAEYANG, but also before that the whole Girls' Day discography. Now, if you're interested in more, you can also check out my Patreon. Quickly shouting out my Patreon lineup of September. Thank you so much for the continued support. And special shout goes out to Follow to Get Them, Subins, and to Reese Roller. Thank you guys. What I do on Patreon is basically less reactions, album reviews. I also react to like TV shows, for example, Kingdom, Girls Planet 999, Show Me the Money, and so on. But also I react to K-dramas, and the newest one I'm gonna start, because I just finished Hotel de Luna, is gonna be While You Were Sleeping, if you're interested. Now, let's begin with TAEYANG's I'll Be There. Now that we have two actually like versions of the song, I'm only gonna watch both once. So I'm gonna try to not pause often, but let's go. Also, there's still my idolized case there, because I'm recording this on the day, well, on Oogie's birthday, and I just reacted to her song cover. This is dark. At least it seems to be. Wait, is this? Okay, that really got me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Is this Loki continuing a little bit the story we just had? Autotune. Is he a werewolf or something? I feel like that's it. We have no subtitles, but English version later, so. Wow, the autotune. Interesting, man. Looks like a vampire castle to me. Oh. This is very different, wow. With that I mean very different to what TAEYANG had as songs so far. Ooh. Oh, what does this remind me of? Oh my god. It reminds me of one of those 21 songs. Oh, which one though? The production is so similar on the voice. And especially in this part. So, is he a werewolf? Wow. Black Rose. Why is she going outside? Dude, it's high note though. The military west. It's so creepy. think he's a werewolf. He moves like one. That was I think that was supposed to be howling. Right here, he's like on the cliff and he's howling to the moon. I think that's what it's supposed to mean. Oh. I don't really understand the role of this girl in the story. I don't. I just don't. I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, that is TAEYANG's "I'll Be There," the Korean version. Okay, so very different, of course, just because it is actually quite an EDM-focused song, not just in the instrumental. That's one thing, but also his voice, right? It's super computer-esque. It's autotune, but more computer sounding than actual autotune. So 2010, so it's still very early into autotune years. So either it's just early/bad autotune, or it is more so a computer processed voice than anything else. But it has kind of like that autotune effect, so let's just call it autotune. Different. I have never heard him sing with autotune. I think it's absolutely not needed. I mean, everybody probably agrees with that. He has an amazing natural voice, whatsoever not needed to use that. But for a different type of sound he wanted to go for here, it makes sense to do it, I guess, and it works too. I don't prefer it, that's for sure. I like his natural voice more, but it is what it is, right? He chose this as a style for the song, and dude, I've gotten this performance because said so many times now. This "I Need a Girl" plus "Empty Road" plus "Right" plus "Tonight" plus "Love You to Death" plus "Fear" featuring Mino. Man. Okay, now let's check out the English version. Let's see how that sounds like. It's the same music video as well, who knows? Yeah, probably, huh? The beginning of this really tripped me off because the crow I actually thought was a guy that stands up like this. So I was really creeped out by that, actually. Is it the same? Yeah, I think so. I don't know why I thought it's a guy. It really makes no sense. There's even the wolf here, right? So... The chorus doesn't change much. Let's see. The way he moves his shoulders and the way he stands now in this next shot. It's such a werewolf thing, and the claw hands kind of. Okay. It sounds a bit. Let's see. Am I thinking of Fire, by the way, from 2NE1? No, I don't think it's Fire. Like, which song am I having in mind that sounds so similar to this? With their voices too. This is... For some reason the English makes this less dark and more bright. No, just I don't know. This is cringy a bit and less dark, so it doesn't really feel like it suits the concept anymore. Yeah, it's weird. Also, it's way less autotune, right? I feel like he's not singing with autotune here, which is interesting. Like, Huh. I mean, sometimes, but most of the time not. Oh, there we go. Haters call him dangerous. Okay. That's a pretty line. I like that in English. Yeah, even that jump there, it has to be werewolf. Sorry, I was thinking about the music video. Trying to figure out what happened. Like, I feel like what actually happened here is... Yeah, I think so. So she's standing behind this gravestone, and earlier, and there's actually the gravestone with the I'll be there, so the one we saw in the beginning of the music video. But she's standing there and she was actually observing TAEYANG being like the werewolf and probably transforming, I would assume, because he was howling to the moon. Maybe he transformed there, was supposed to transform, I don't know. But it really feels like she saw that, and you know, she was like looking from behind the gravestone there earlier. Like here, right? Yeah, she's like looking at him, and I feel like she saw him transforming and then fainted or something. I feel like that's it. I feel like that's it actually. Be there. Me. Hey, yo, I actually, wow, okay, I changed my mind a lot on the song, thanks to the English version. That's actually interesting. Okay, let me try explain this. For the longest part of this English version, I would say like 2/3 of the song, so like almost 3 minutes into the song, I still thought I don't like this English version more than the Korean version. I thought this sounded a bit cheesy, the English lyrics, right? And I still think it kind of does, especially in the beginning of the song where there's a lot like a long verse, and we didn't have the chorus yet, right? Later on, it's like much more fluid between choruses and like verses. Also, hi, BIGBANG. But I actually think this English version song is completely different than the Korean one. It feels like a different song the more and more I listen to it. And yeah, it's like 2 different songs and both have their own charm. I couldn't really tell which one I like more or which one is better necessarily. It's just that both of them feel quite different. And especially in like certain lines, for example, the post-chorus, which is the last lines we had in the song, they actually, I prefer them in the English one because I think they rhyme really well. I do like beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. I actually really like that. So I'm surprised to say that, but I like the English version, but not more than the Korean, kind of equally. Again, 2 different songs to me almost. Now, that is TAEYANG's I'll Be There. I think not my favorite song. It's kind of like just there, kind of just existing. It's a nice vibe, but it's like not impressing me. And it's not very emotional either. It's kind of like a simple song in terms of the lyrics as well and the message, right? It's pretty simple, like straightforward. You know, I'ma be your man. Like I'll protect you. I'll be there. Don't worry. I will be there for you. Blah. Like it's trying to be like the classical love song type of thing, and that's what it is, and that's fine. But that's just about it, right? So meaning-wise, there's not much to it. And song-wise, I definitely, again, prefer his natural voice more. So even though this was fun, and I kind of enjoyed it, actually, and I don't think he sounds bad, actually, with this procession and I guess the autotune, but I definitely prefer his other songs because of his real voice a bit more. So that's just my final verdict, I guess. If you want to, share your thoughts on the songs and maybe the difference between the Korean and English version as well, then let me know in the comment section for sure. I'm interested in that. And I'm gonna read all comments. Sometimes I also answer them, but I definitely read all comments, so don't worry. And now, let's end it here. See you next week, next Monday with episode 30, with another TAEYANG song. Peace.